The woman accused of killing her boyfriend and leading police on a cross-county chase makes her first court appearance in Lexington.
Rounds of showers and thunderstorms taking a bit of a break today, but they're getting ready to return. We will track those straight ahead.
As we get ready for another round of rain, some people are still cleaning up from flooding last week. We'll talk to a man who lost his driveway.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 4.
Good afternoon. I'm Jennifer Palumbo. We're getting a break from the storms today, but it won't last long. This is a live look at Thoroughbred Park in downtown Lexington, where it's 82 degrees right now and a very humid afternoon. WKYT Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has a first look at the forecast. Chris, the muggies are here.
Yeah, a lot of muggy air. You know, normally this is the hottest time of the year now, as we're entering the time of year when those average highs hit the mid to upper 80s. So it feels a whole lot hotter today than it actually is, courtesy of all the water that we've got in the ground. Muggy conditions throughout the region. Right now, Lexington, 82 degrees. Look at the humidity, though. It is at 62%. Feels like it is 85 degrees, so you're going to walk out there. The sweat factor is way, way up compared to where we've been over the past several days. Defender tracking nothing for a change. How about that? Nothing across central and eastern Kentucky. Over the past little bit, we've tried to fire up a little isolated shower thunderstorm into parts of central Kentucky. Not having a whole lot of success in doing so. That will change, though, as we go into the day tomorrow. Cold front out across the Plain States is racing toward Kentucky. That'll be right on top of us as we go into tomorrow. So storms, get ready to return for your Tuesday forecast. And with so much moisture in the ground, again, Jennifer, I'm going to be tracking the potential for heavy rains back in the Bluegrass State over the next several days. We'll go hour by hour when I come back in 15 minutes.
Thanks, Chris. And today's break from the rain is giving people a chance to clean up from recent flooding. Wallace Reed's driveway washed away Friday in flash flooding along Black Creek in Powell County. He tells us it took less than 2 hours for it to happen.
The water was about 4 foot over top of my bridge, running. The creek was running. And, you know, I thought it was gone.
Reed says the creek has come up 3 times in the 35 years he's lived there, but this is the first time his driveway has washed away. 2 people drowned on Kentucky Lake over the holiday weekend. Investigators say a woman slipped from an inner tube and fell into the water in the Cypress Bay area on the 4th of July. The second victim was a 17-year-old who drowned while swimming in the Ken Lake area in Marshall County. Authorities say he called for help, but no one could get to him in time. Search teams are back on the Ohio River this afternoon trying to recover the bodies of 2 adults and a child missing after their pontoon boat hit a barge and capsized. 2 people died. 9 people were on the boat when it flipped Saturday night near Louisville. 1 adult and 1 teenage boy died. 4 others, including 3 children wearing life jackets, were rescued. We'll tell you how classmates are remembering the boy ahead on WKYT News at 5:30. A woman charged with Lexington's latest murder had her first court appearance today. Lexington police arrested Vanessa Napier Friday after they say she stole a bucket truck, then led officers on a nearly 50-mile chase. Then Saturday, they found her boyfriend dead and charged her with murder. WKYT's investigation in our top story at 4.
Vanessa Napier was somber and calm during the court appearance, only answering a question a judge asked her.
Napier is facing a list of charges, including murder, tampering with physical evidence, robbery, wanton endangerment, and fleeing from police. The 32-year-old is accused of killing her boyfriend, then stealing a bucket truck from a nearby gas station and leading police on a chase across Fayette County. The coroner says her boyfriend, John Sharp, died from multiple stab wounds. Sharp, according to neighbors, had lived on Athens Walnut Hill Pike for close to 2 years. We're told he kept to himself and never caused any problems in the neighborhood. Neighbors we spoke with weren't aware he was dating anyone. They recall seeing Napier over at the home very little.
Napier will be back in court July 16th in Lexington. Kristen Kennedy, WKYT.
No bond has been set on Napier's murder charge. She'll be back in court for a preliminary hearing later this month. We're working on a number of other stories for WKYT starting at 4:30. Sam Dick joins us from the newsroom with a look at some of the news in progress. Good afternoon, Sam.
Good afternoon, Jennifer. A man is dead following a late-night crash involving a truck and a motorcycle. It happened at Nicholasville Road and South Point Drive. Lexington police say a truck turning from Nicholasville Road onto South Point hit the motorcycle. People who live in that area say it's a dangerous place.
My neighbor across the street got killed right here in this intersection.
How long ago?
Oh, that was maybe 2-3 years ago.
Right now, police do not know if speed or alcohol were involved in the crash. No charges have been filed yet against the truck driver. The same-sex marriage debate continues to play out today here in Kentucky. County clerks out of Casey, Rowan, and Lawrence counties are refusing to issue any marriage licenses. A news conference was held early this afternoon at the Capitol in Frankfort in support of those clerks. We'll have reaction from Governor Beshear coming up on WKYT News at 5 o'clock. That's a quick look at some of the news in progress. Jennifer, back to you.
Thank you, Sam. Now to stories making headlines across the nation and the world at 4. Financial markets around the world are on edge in the wake of Greece's rejection of an economic bailout. The country's debt crisis has no immediate end in sight. So how will this affect your money? And should you hold off on a European vacation? Stacey Cohen takes a look.
U.S. investors are bracing for the fallout from Greece's snub of a European rescue plan. In a referendum Sunday, an overwhelming 60% of Greek voters said no to a deal that would have bailed out the bankrupt nation. The plan also would have slashed pensions and raised taxes.
Today, all together, we wrote a bright page on modern European history. So we prove that you cannot blackmail democracy.
Greece's outspoken finance minister called the vote majestic before quitting his post. A new finance minister has already been named. So what does this economic uncertainty in Greece mean for your financial future? If you check your 401k, you may see a temporary dip. But don't panic. Greece makes up just 0.3% of the global economy. For travelers, Greece could be a great bargain, but remember, the country is out of money. Bring cash with you, as Greek ATMs may soon be empty. The White House is urging Greece to remain part of the Eurozone.
Achieving that goal will require a package of financing and reforms that will put Greece back on the path of economic growth and debt sustainability.
The leaders of all 19 Eurozone countries will hold an emergency meeting on Tuesday, while the world holds its breath. In Washington, I'm Stacey Cohen.
South Carolina lawmakers are back in Columbia this week, and they'll get their first test in coming up with a plan to bring down the Confederate flag. Several bills have been filed, but they don't spell out the process of taking down the flag that's flown over some part of the State House for more than 50 years. Governor Nikki Haley and others have called for the flag to be removed following the deadly shootings of 9 people at Emmanuel AME Church in Charleston. North Carolina's governor is trying to keep the state's waters safe from shark attacks. He says safety officials should consider restrictions on luring sharks to fishing hooks around areas where people are swimming, especially during this summer tourist season. According to the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina, visitors spent $23 billion last year in the Tar Heel state.